Here is an EOAlive LeGrand story.
The traditional downtown trick-or-treating will sadly not be happening this year, but there will be a drive-through trick-or-treating event at Riverside Park on Halloween this year. Here's a quick look at an interview with McKayla of LeGrand Parks and Rec on the modified Halloween event.
This is Kyle Dodds from EOAlive, and I'm with McKayla Rollins, who is the recreation supervisor at LeGrand Parks and Recreation. McKayla, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So we kind of wanted to feature this thing because I don't feel like a lot of people know about it, and you guys have something coming up on Halloween, a drive-through Halloween. Tell me more about it.
Yeah. So we knew that this year was going to look different for Halloween, and we really wanted to provide something for the community in a safe manner that still is fun, because a lot of places are doing, I don't know, just kind of subpar things. So we really wanted to make sure that our programming was, fun. So they're going to drive through, they'll get some activities, they'll get some candy, they'll get handouts, a couple crafts to take home. Should be a good time.
And I see that's from 4 to 6 on Halloween at Riverside Park.
Correct.
So where can people get a hold of you if they want to volunteer or sponsor, etc.?
Yeah, so they can give me a call at my office at 541-962-1352, or they can send me an email, which unfortunately has my old last name. So that is my first name, McKayla, McKayla, N as in Nancy, ITZ, at cityoflegrand.org. And that can also be found on our website too, legrandparks.org. My email's listed there too.
Yeah, and we will also have all that information on the screen. So I'm looking at some of the stuff. There's a jack-o'-lantern contest. Mm-hmm. And there's carnival toss games and traditional trick-or-treating. So tell the public how we're going to make sure that it's COVID friendly, basically, or COVID unfriendly.
So all of our volunteers will have masks. Some of them are going to even incorporate them into their costumes, so that'll be fun. All of our so like for our ring toss and stuff, those will be plastic rings, and we'll dunk them in a bleach water solution between each car. And we're asking everybody to stay in their cars the whole time to keep family groups separated, so hopefully that will help as well.
Okay, so basically when they get there, they just drive through. It's basically going to be like a drive-through type thing. And mm-hmm. So from inside the car, they're going to toss stuff?
Yeah, so we'll have it set up.
Go ahead.
We'll have it set up so that there will be, volunteers that can walk to the car, hand them their rings, and the ring toss will be close enough on a table that they'll toss it onto the table from their car.
So, and this is a question, you don't have to answer it if you don't have the information or if you don't want to. So is that the city stance on Halloween, is they want to keep people in their cars? They don't want kids out trick-or-treating? Is that why we're doing this?
So no, for our event specifically, we know that, when I started putting it together, I guessed that we probably wouldn't be able to do downtown trick-or-treating. And so we wanted to offer an alternative. I don't believe the city has a stance on whether or not people should be trick-or-treating. I can double check and let you know later, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume not. I mean, I've talked to people on the Downtown Association, and their stance on it is basically a liability thing. Like, so the reason why they canceled the downtown Halloween thing is because of the fact that if something were to happen, because the organization that put it together would be responsible for it. So, I mean, I think that's one of the questions, like, in the community right now, is like, is Halloween canceled? You know what I mean? Like, people, I've heard that a few times. I heard it at church last night. Like, is Halloween canceled? And that's one of the tough questions that to answer to people right now. I mean, I guess it's more about whether or not you want to take the inherent risk of being out.
Right. It kind of comes down to, I think, people's personal risk tolerance. Whether you're handing out candy or you're going to get candy. I've seen a pretty creative solutions online.
Well, this is a great creative solution as well. Yeah, this is a great creative solution as well for the people that don't want to be out, trick or treating or running around. You know, this is a great idea. So tell us one more time when and where.
So it is October 31st, which is a Saturday, Halloween day, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Riverside Park.
So and answer this, if you have more people than that, so say it starts at 4 and you have people lined up, you're not going to shut it down at 6 o'clock. You're going to let everybody come through, right?
Yeah, no, if we still have cars at that point, we'll let people through, but we're going to encourage people to try and be there before 6 o'clock so we can, get as many people through as possible.
Absolutely great. And volunteers and sponsors, you're still looking for them, and we'll put all your information up on the screen and try to get you some help with it.
Absolutely. We are doing pretty well as far as participation, but we know that so many downtown businesses love to help with Halloween, and we are so excited to, we're not going to turn anybody away. So we'll just keep coming up with more cool things to do.
Awesome. I appreciate your time, McKayla. This is McKayla Rollins with LeGrand Parks and Recreation, and she's the forefront of this drive-through trick-or-treat Halloween thing that they're doing down at Riverside Park. And I'm sure that our listeners appreciate it, McKayla. Thank you.
Yeah, have a nice day.